guys, and welcome back to another lippy review. So tonight we've got the NYX Smushy Matte Lip Balm in the color, what is this color? She's Serving. So this is the first one of these I'll be trying. I do not know what to expect with them. They have a lot of different shades. I do not claim to have them all. I think I grabbed maybe 3 or 4 of them just to see what is the formula like. Do I even want more of them than that? So, but this is one of the ones I grabbed. It looks like normal price. They're $9 each, which again is why I only picked a few. Amazon has them for $8.50, which is marginally better, but I mean, it's not that big an improvement. But anyway, so let's see, what have we got here? How much is in them? Does it say 0.27 fluid ounces, so a little bit over 1/4 ounce, which is not terrible. And then it's got one of these kind of rubberized, slanted applicator tips on it, which they have definitely ripped off from several other brands at this point, and they are like the squishy kind. So yeah, they very much ripped this off. Yeah, let me swatch a little on the back of my hand first, just to see what are we dealing with before we commit. Okay, so it looks like it's gonna be a little patchy, but I like the color, so we're going with it. So let's go straight in. Ooh, it smells fruity. What is that? Is that mango? I think it's mango. Alright. Heck yeah. Here for mango, or maybe it's papaya even. Definitely a tropical kind of a scent. Having seen the patchiness, I'm trying to be so cautious in the way I apply it. Yes, we're going for a very monochromatic look tonight, quite by accident, but okay. That actually feels really nice on. Okay. So it doesn't feel matte, nor does it particularly look matte. I'm gonna wait to see if it dries down matte, because it's like semi-matte drying on the hand, but there's still a shine to it that's almost like a vinyl finish. But anyway, it is very creamy, very smooth. Not slick necessarily, but it's like, well, kind of. It's about the consistency of like butter. So if you can imagine that, even though it's not a lip butter, it's just a lip balm, that's what it feels like on. Maybe it's passion fruit, actually. I know I keep changing my assessment of what it smells like, but I think it is passion fruit. It's kind of got that wang to it. But anyway, it feels really good on. It's pretty lightweight, and yet I would still say medium thickness. Make that make sense. But again, very creamy, feels very good on. So no complaints there. Doesn't really have a taste. I am not tearing into that label to try and read the microscopic ingredients list. We're not doing it. We're not doing it tonight, guys. Sorry, you can look them up online for this one. My eyes are not good enough to read that tiny. It ain't happening. So, but I can tell you this is definitely not an organic lip balm. If that is what you are looking for, you are not going to find it here. So, wow. I'm really impressed with that consistency though. And for how much people were complaining about the patchiness, now I'm like, maybe results may vary depending on application and upon color, but I seem to have a pretty opaque, pretty consistent application here. So, I don't know, was I a fluke? Did I just apply it better than most people? I don't know, but this one's good anyway. So I'm gonna take my thumbnail picture real quick before we do anything further. Okay, so I gave it time. I went and splashed the swatch off my hand and stuff, but it doesn't really dry down actual matte, so I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but I'm kind of glad, because I don't like the true matte lip look, if I'm being honest. So for me, this is fine, because it's like a satiny kind of finish. but it's definitely not what it says on the tin, because it claims matte, and a lot of people were stoked for matte. Is this not matte? Does this look like matte to you? No, it doesn't. You can see it has shine. A little bit, not glossy, but it does have shine, so therefore, not a matte. Anyway, let us see how it does with the drink test. I'm surprised it doesn't transfer nearly as bad as I was expecting. That's actually fairly clearish on there. So I'm like, huh, interesting. But it looks like it stayed put. So I'm actually surprised, because I was fully expecting that to come right off. So I'm pleased that it stayed put. So what am I gonna give this? Well, 1, too expensive for what it is. 2, it's a liar because it's not a matte when it claims to be a matte. 3, the patchy-ish kind of application, even though I was able to work with it, but I could see where people easily might fuck this up. It's kind of a strike against it for me. Trying to think. Never really properly dries down or anything, but it's a balm, not a lipstick, so it never claimed it was going to, I guess, but just in general, thoughts. That said, for how many people I've seen shitting on this stuff left and right since it came out, I think the hatred is definitely overblown. This is not bad. This is definitely very usable. So, is it worth the hype of the people who have been hyping it up like crazy? I don't know that I'd go that far, but it's also definitely not worth all the hate that I have been seeing towards it. So it's kind of middle of the road, I think. I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10. It's decent. It's slightly above average. It's good. I don't have a lot of complaints about it. The ones that I do have are fairly minimal and able to be worked with, other than the price point. So, anyway, those are my thoughts. So as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Get your name on the end card for a month from the time of donating. Anyway, guys, until next time, see ya.